Assalamu alaikum, dear student, and welcome back to online classes. As you know, we already have done a theory session of skill development subject, and now we are heading to the practical session. And our first task is to complete MS Office. And in MS Office, we are going to cover first of all MS Word. So, without any delay, let's start. So first of all, we have to open the application of MS Office, and then of course, if you are using different sort of versions like older versions, so you will have some sort of difficulties. But although I am using a latest version, so you will have some sort of new updates and maybe new setting, maybe more easy setting. So that's why uh, I will recommend you to use some sort of updated version. So that will help you a lot. So let's you have to first of all you have to start on new, and then we have an option of blank, and as you see we have all sort of option here like slides, it's referring to PowerPoint, and then sheet, it's referring to Excel, MS Excel, and then PDF. Of course you can go to the MS Access, or you can open your PDF file from there. So it's pretty simple, and then of course we have to start and we have to work in MS Word, and there we go. We have to click on blank, and now you have a completely interface of MS Word. Probably we are not going to study each and everything, but somehow everything. Uh, I hope it makes sense. Like each and everything is not important for us to cover in this subject, but somehow we will gonna, or we are going to cover those things which gonna be helpful in our future life, or whenever you are going into your practical field or some sort of working. As you can see, this is the page. This is a working area, and you can see we have some sort of horizontal line and then vertical line. And here you can see start writing with WPSAI. So as I told you in physical classes that whenever you are using an updated version or online version, so you will have some sort of extra plugin like AI. So okay, so we are going to start with some sort of setting, and we will learn how to use shortcut keys. So whenever I am interpreting shortcut keys, so you have to pen it down. So, or you have to note it down. So, first of all, we have to write an application for fee concession. So, here we go. Let me write an application. So, this is an application, right? But the main question is whenever if you are living in Pakistan or in Asian countries, so you will have a different style of application. So, we have to adjust our application style according to our needs. So, the subject will be shifted down here, and then these sort of respect and lot of other honors will be given here in this section like dear sir or madam. So what I'm gonna do, I have to select it first of all, and there is a shortcut key to copy or cut the font or any sort of line that you want to shift. So you have to cut this line, and you have to press Control X, and after pressing Control X, you have to shift the dear madam or sir this line little bit down, and then you have to paste right here. And now, of course, we have to change the name of institution and address, etc. So let me say this is an institute of IER, like I'm going to, or Institute of Education and Research. So I'm going with my own department or with my own institution. So we don't need restricted, and as the honor has been done on the bottom line, so I'm going with two, and then press enter, and then okay, let's say director, or as you know, we have some sort of HODs like head of department, so I'm going to mention him or her, head of department. So we don't need these side of these sort of braces. So let we have remove them like this. And how you can remove it? Simply you have to move the cursor with the help of mouse, but I will recommend you to use your keyboard keys like upper keys, side keys, left keys, right keys. So whenever you are using a keyboard, so your speed and you can save your time. Meanwhile, do not forget to subscribe my and other personal YouTube channel where I regularly upload my vlogs, and you can go there and subscribe it, and you can know about my life and my activities. How we can select the braces with the help of keyboard: press shift control key, and then you have to press left arrow, and then it is selected. Now you have to press backspace. Similarly, now you want to move forward, like you have to you want to remove the braces beside the word of research, so you have to press control shift, and then you have to press right key one time, two time. Each time you are going to press right key, it's gonna be select so it's gonna be select one by one word. So again, and here we go. Now remove it. Similarly, the address is, you have to mention the city name, Dera Ismail Khan, Dera Ismail and Khan, and you have to remove the braces like this. So now you can see that each word or the first letter of each word is capital. Similarly, we have to apply a shortcut key, so the first alphabet will be changed into capital alphabet. So what we're gonna do, we have to click on the word, I mean somewhere in the middle or on the left side and the right side, and then simply you have to press shift F3. And when you are going to press shift F3, similarly the first alphabet gonna be a capital, right? And again when you will press again shift F3, so the entire word gonna be a capital. And similarly when you press third time, so it's gonna become again in its original position. So now, although I need a first letter in a capital position, so again we have to press shift F3. So the function of shift F3 is to capitalize the entire word or the first alphabet, or we have to make it in normal position. I mean, we have to shift the first word or we have to shift the entire word in normal position. Similarly, the Khan and the K word gonna be a capital, so you have to press shift F3. So I mean, this is very simple and easy. And now what we are going to do, we want to shift this text a little bit forward. So usually the person who don't have knowledge about MS Word, what he do, he simply click on the starting position of sentence or line, and then he start pressing space key. No, this is not a professional way. And what you have to do, you simply have to press tab button, right? And when you are going to press tab button, so it will give you a simultaneously eight spaces or six spaces. It's been little bit vanished from my mind. Either it's six spaces or either it's eight spaces. So again, uh, you have to come here and in the start of the second line, and then you have to press again tab button, and then you have to press tab button. All right. So now again we have to shift the application word little bit forward. You have to press tab button. Similarly, we have to shift these three lines little bit forward, and we have to align these three lines with an application word. So simply you have to press tab and then click here, press tab, and then click here, press tab, backward and backward. So yes, it's pretty good now. So now again, as I told you in physical classes, the subject of each application. Either it's a letter, either it's an application. I mean, more specifically, if we are talking about application, so we will have some sort of subject or a tagline where we are expressing the main topic of our application. So of course, this is the key concern of application. And now what we gonna do? We have to select the entire subject, expect the word subject, and again we have to press Shift F3. Pretty simple. And now, of course, as I told you, this is the main topic. This is the main headache of application. So what we are going to do, we have to bold this line. So simply we have to press Control B. So it's going to be a bold. So if you have to work through manually or through the toolbar, so here is the tagline. I mean, here is the button of bold. And it's simply indicating you like whenever you will press Control B, so it's going to be a bold. Of course, we have done it already. So now I would like to underline it, and similarly I will press Control U, right? So it's been done pretty simple. So by using mouse and dragging the mouse from here to here, you simply have to work on your shortcut key, so it will save you a lot of time. And again, we can move it or we can make it little bit italic, so you have to press Control I, right? So pretty simple. And then of course, if you know you are indicating or you are writing it to ma'am or madam, so you have to write madam. And either if you are writing to your sir, so you have to mention it. Meanwhile, do not forget to subscribe my and other personal YouTube channel where I regularly upload my vlogs, and you can go there and subscribe it, and you can know about my life and my activities. And now, again, dear sir, dear madam, either it will be a bold, either it will be a simple, it's all up to you. Doesn't matter. So, of course, this content is all up to you, and it will be completely adjusted on you. So we have a pretty one, two, three, four, five. So we have a five paragraph. So first of all, what we gonna do? Uh, I hope so. You have to start from the first line, and then you have to press tab. And then again, if you want to select entire paragraph, you have to press Control, Shift, and then lower key. Right? As you can see, the first paragraph is selected, and now you can see these lines are not aligned, right? And we have to align it. So what you're gonna do, you have to press Control J, which means justified. Like how? And if you want to do with the help of toolbar, so here is the button of justify. And now, of course, if you want to align in the center, and you have to press Control E. Like how? This is Control E. So the text is been will be aligned in the center of page. And of course, the margin of page is matter. So this is the margin of page. The each text will be adjusted in the margin. You can't go beyond these margin, right? And yet we don't need that sort of setting or that sort of paragraph. And if you are pressing Control L, so it's gonna be adjusted on left side, and if you are pressing Control R, so it's gonna be adjusted on right side position. So although we need some sort of justified alignment, as you can see this been done. And then again, uh, you have to shift your cursor on the starting point of paragraph and shift tab, and then you have to press Control Shift and lower key, so the paragraph going to be selected, and then you have to press J, right? So if some sort of ambiguities or question arising in your mind, so you can slow down my video, or you can pause it, and you can go a little bit backward, and then you can see my video couple of times, so it can be easy for you to pick the idea or what I am talking about. Now the paragraph one is done, the second paragraph is done, and now we are heading to the third paragraph. So again, as per our patterns, specifically where we are living here in Pakistan, so the paragraph must be start after one tab. So I am talking about the setting. So you have to press tab button and then control shift lower key and then you have to press J. Similarly, again tab, control shift lower key and J. Now I am coming down to the last paragraph and let me press shift F4 or F4. Control Z. You can undo the things, right? And control Z and control Z. Okay, let me give you some sort of more tricks, right? You have to select this paragraph, right? And then you have to press control J. Done. Now you want to repeat that similar command and you want to apply that command on next paragraph. So you simply have to press F4. Okay. And whenever you are pressing F4, it means repeat command, right? And the last command was control J and it's been done. And again, you have to come here on the beginning of paragraph and press tab. And similarly, let me press F4. Sorry. Let me press tab and control J. So the last section of application and where we have to write our name, like of course my name is Suhail Ahmed and what was my roll number? I guess one. And student ID, of course, that's gonna be a credential. Okay. And contact information, of course, if you have some sort of contact information, so you can add it either not. So it's all up to you. So you can see this is a very professional way to write an application. So we were having this, a very unclean and a very ugly type of application, and with the help of setting, we have arranged the complete pattern of application. So I hope it makes sense. And of course, we are going to that. So it's been done.